While we have been to Daytona Beach before, this time we returned with the intention to do a few attractions we've never done before, including the Ponce Inlet Lighthouse, the Daytona International Speedway Tour,
This is where they put the pedal in the middle.
the Museum of Arts and Sciences, and of course we revisited some of our favorite familiar attractions as well. The first stop on our list is One Daytona. One Daytona is located directly across from Daytona International Speedway. This complex offers shopping, dining, entertainment, and hotels. Here you'll find Game Time, Guitar Center, and Bass Pro Shop.
I think Pierce needs one of these giant ATVs. We're on our way to go find the fish.
He's trying to say hi to you.
Hi, fishy.
Pierce thinks I'm talking about goldfish, so all he's doing is sitting in his stroller saying,
Pierce, can you say hi to the fish? Say hi, fish.
You'll also find restaurants like Stoked Poke, Burger 10, Tiano's Cucina Italiana, P.F. Chang's, Rock Bottom, and Four Rivers Smokehouse. After wandering around Bass Pro Shops, we're gonna check out some lunch.
They have a burger on here called the Donut Daddy, and I'm really considering if I should try that or not. It's all natural beef patty, American cheese, chipotle honey bacon, barbecue sauce, all on a warm glazed donut.
I got the cheese lovers burger, and I got it without the bun, but it looks like there's this big, huge slice of grilled cheese on top, so I love that.
And I got the same thing. It is delicious.
Vivian obviously would rather play in the splash pad, but Pierce is much happier just crawling around on the sidewalks for some reason.
And after a brief nap in the van, it is time for our next attraction. Standing at 175 feet tall, the Ponce Inlet Lighthouse is the tallest in Florida, and also one of the tallest in the nation.
There are 203 steps up the lighthouse to the gallery deck, and so I'm going to attempt to do all of that right now.
I know one thing, we're not taking the children up to the top of the lighthouse.
Oh, you wanna go to the lighthouse? Pierce wants to try to climb the lighthouse. Here I go. I'm gonna start hiking up to the top. It says that climbers have to be in good physical condition. I'm just gonna hope for the best because I think I am, but I've also never climbed 203 steps up a lighthouse. So we will see what happens.
So we're gonna walk around and explore the footprint. In the footprint of the lighthouse, you'll find the Woodshed Theater. It used to be a woodshed, now it's a theater.
That's a really encouraging story to read when you are climbing the same staircase that guy was.
There's also a collection of Cuban refugee rafts. These rafts were washed ashore in Volusia County and most likely were occupied by Cuban refugees.
I'm about a third of the way up and I'm just now starting to get a little bit out of breath. And so I'm doing good so far.
Now we're off to the second assistant keeper's house. Inside you can learn all about what it was like to live as a lighthouse keeper. There are numerous artifacts and there's a small exhibit about racing on the beach.
Okay, I'm almost there and every time I pass somebody, I hope that they don't hear me fighting for my life.
Next up is the principal keeper's dwelling, which includes the principal keeper's office, a scale model of lighthouse construction, a restroom, an exhibit dedicated to Florida indigenous peoples.
Okay, it's getting skinnier as I go up, so I'm hoping that it means I'm almost there.
And now we're off to the Gladys Meyer Davis home. This is the first assistant keeper's dwelling, and it's actually named after a Ponce Inlet native who was the daughter of one of the principal keepers. This home is decorated as it might have been in 1890.
I made it all the way to the top and it's so pretty.
There's also a generator building and an oil storage house. But something that's surprisingly interesting is the Lens Museum. Inside the Lens Museum, you can see the lenses as they existed throughout the years. For dinner tonight, we have headed over to the Ocean Walk. The Ocean Walk Shops is another shopping, dining, entertainment complex located directly oceanside. We're eating at Sloppy Joe's. And even though they are best known for their Sloppy Joe sandwiches, obviously, we're pretty excited about what we got for dinner.
I got remains and the little corn dogs and a side salad.
The salmon with the rice and broccoli.
Look at this giant taco salad. This is the grilled chicken taco salad. It looks delicious.
Okay, salmon with the pineapple salsa. Good stuff.
This taco salad is delicious. Ocean Walk is also home to several other restaurants, including a Johnny Rockets, Harry's Famous Pizza, Bubba Gump's, and Cold Stone Creamery. And of course, there are numerous shops as well. Out back, you'll find the Daytona Beach Band Shell. At various times throughout the year, there are concerts that are hosted right here on this plaza.
It's so beautiful out here right now. The weather's perfect and the colors are absolutely gorgeous.
One of our absolute favorite things is to take the boardwalk all the way down to the pier. And I don't know why, because Daytona faces east, but the views from the pier at sunset are absolutely breathtaking. And over by the pier is a set of arcades and a few concession stands. And of course, you've got to get some snacks. Vivian and I got the funnel cake.
All right, Pierce and I got the ice cream. It's chocolate soft serve, one of my favorites. You good, buddy?
And of course, we had to go back inside and grab the prizes.
I got a popper, salt, and a balloon.
All right, it's time to head back to the car. And on the way, we like to walk by Ocean Avenue and check out some of the beach shops. Here's my money.
Here we go. We're driving on the beach.
Hey, Mommy.
Yeah, is this nice?
You remember what a pretty face is, Sally?
Yeah, that's right.
So one of our absolute favorite things to do in Daytona is to drive on the beach. It's breakfast time, and a friend recommended that we check out Rossi's Diner.
I got the ham and the scrambled eggs and home fries.
And I got the Western omelet with some home fries. After a successful breakfast, we have headed over to the Daytona International Speedway for a tour. We've got just a few more minutes before the tour begins, so we're gonna check out the pit shop.
What does the cup say? So sorry to our son Pierce, who will never ever find his name on a coffee cup like this. Sorry, bud.
So I do have a whole lot of people on this tour. A few things to get out of the way safely. You start the cage. If you look to the right along the rope.
Can you climb it? It's an 18-degree slope at the start-finish line. Now we're going inside.
Vivian has been dying to see some cars on this tour, so it looks like we found a couple that she can check out. Where are you going? I'm trying to figure out what it would be like to actually come for a race and sit in this heat for that many hours. I don't think I could do it. I'm sweating just sitting here for a couple of seconds.
Okay, on the other side, there's a window in the NASCAR garages. So before the race, they open the fan zone 5 hours. You can come down and see your favorite names of your favorite driver on the window. That's his car right there. And if you're lucky, you might be in there with him. Chances are he will be.
Anything and everything that could possibly be not right with it, but it passed through everything, safety and the dry pipes and the engine cubic inches. Everything.
The Motorsports Hall of Fame is so interesting. I think the Target car right over here is my favorite. Vivian's so happy that she got to actually sit in a car. That's what she's been hoping for this whole day.
There you go.
On the whole tour, on the tram, she kept asking me, Mom, where are all the cars? I think she thought when we came here that we were actually going to a race. So she was really disappointed when the cars weren't driving all around the track.
Vivian thinks the foam finger is pillow. Today we're having lunch at Krabby's Oceanside. The best part are the beachside views. The next stop on our list was the Museum of Arts and Sciences. Upon entering, we passed through a labyrinth of various art exhibits. Among them, one dedicated to African art. But perhaps my favorite was the one dedicated to Cuban art, because within this exhibit was a model of a Hershey factory which operated in Cuba. And of course, our children's favorite exhibit was the children's area.
They're trying to figure out how to make the race cars go. You're doing it. Good job. You're going.
On the opposite side of the museum were various forms of artistic home furnishings. An entire display area of Americana, especially featuring various Coca-Cola products throughout history. And there were even some historic rail cars. The only thing that would have made this exhibit better is if we could have actually climbed aboard. And before we leave town, there's one more place that we have to stop.
One of my favorite places at outlets is Old Navy. Just kidding, it's not open because it is 9:52. So we're gonna wait 8 minutes and then we'll go to Old Navy.
The Tanger outlets in Daytona Beach were constructed in 2016, so they're still fairly new, and there are about 73 stores. But my favorite thing is all the great places to sit.
This outlet does have really good seating areas. Is it comfy?
And Vivian likes the swings. And right across the street from this outlet is one of our favorite places in all of Daytona. For more information about that,
Click this video right here.
and be sure to pack a change of clothes for your children because there's a splash pad. We don't want to do that right now. So we're doing this instead.